Finally, Kcpe candidates who sat for the exams this year have today known their fate. Education Cabinet Secretary Fred Mating'i announced the release of Kcpe results, which revealed a decline in the performance of public schools in Kcpe examinations. Mating'i attributed the poor performance by public schools to teachers' absenteeism, which he says should be dealt with. Education stakeholders have also attributed the dismal performance by public schools to the teacher strike in September.
Our case of teacher absenteeism in Kenya is coming to chronic proportions. So are we surprised that we are seeing a decline in the mean score? So time is here for us to have a candid, very sincere and bare-knuckle conversation, one with another.
2 strikes in 1 calendar year. That one must have had profound effect on the performance. That one is true. But on the issue of teacher absenteeism, it is something which must be diagnosed properly. Why are teachers not going to school?
More than 455,221 candidates scored above the mean score. More than 7,000 candidates scored 400 marks and above in this year's Kcpe results. Candidates in Garissa, Wajir and Mandera counties recorded better performance in 2015 despite the shortage of teachers experienced in 3 counties this year. Female candidates outperformed male candidates in English language and composition and Kiswahili language and Insha. The country also achieved gender parity in education during the national examinations with 49.6% girls and boys 40.4%. Now, 23 counties out of the 47 counties had more girls than boys who sat for the Kcpe exams. However, Mandera, Garissa, Turkana, Samburu and Wajir were some of the counties where gender disparity in favor of boys is very high.
We have noticed significant improvement in performance in English composition. We have noticed that in cases of, for example, English language, mathematics and religious education, there is a slight improvement, especially by the male candidates as compared to the female candidates.
Mating'i released the results amid concerns over exam malpractice. The Kenya National Examination Council has already identified the people who were responsible for exam malpractices. Cheating was recorded in 111 exam centers out of the 127. Only 12 out of the 47 counties did not have even one case of cheating. Results of the affected schools and students have been withheld and respective schools served with letters.
For example, in about 23 of our 47 counties, we registered more girls than boys, and we have pointed this out in Nairobi, Nakuru, Bungoma, Kakamega, Kiambu, Kitui, Machakos, Meru, Kisii, Kericho. A lot of work has got to be done in Samburu to ensure that the achievements we have raised at the national level of gender parity is also reflected in these counties.
Education Cabinet Secretary says the government will do whatever it takes to bring cheating to an end. The Ministry of Education is currently carrying out an in-depth audit to determine the root causes of exam malpractice. The auditing will involve auditing all exam processes undertaken this year, from setting of questions to the actual administrations of the examinations.
We want to find a way of dealing with this nonsense on examination cheating once and for all, because we cannot condemn the lives of our children on account of our own irresponsibility. Disaggregate all these results and give each county their results, complete with their figures of irregularities. Of the 2,709 cases, each county to get their cases and pursue their cases and deal with their cases at county level, each county.
To date, a total of 157 persons who include head teachers, deputy head teachers, teachers, university students, candidates, police officers, and parents have been arrested and charged in courts for various offenses committed during the examination.
2,834 adults sat for the Kcpe exams. Now, the number of underage candidates who sat for the national exams in 2015 decreased from 18,871 to 4,955. Nairobi, Kericho, Murang'a, Bomet and Kuti are some of the counties which had large number underage candidates who sat for the exams. Candidates in the Kcpe examinations had increased from 880,486 in 2014 to 927,789 in 2015.
The Kcpe 2015 examination results have finally been released, and come the 21st of January, the Form 1 selection process will start. Now, Cabinet Secretary Fred Mating'i says that the selection process will be free and fair for all candidates from both public and private schools. Brenda Czeda at Mtihani House, Nairobi.